welcome back to the Family Gamers. I'm Digger here, back on Honkai One Show. And what's the devil in mind? We're going to be continuing the main story, which is kind of a bit odd. Especially with ANAXA, which, he better not try to hurt or use Castrix, because if he does, I will shred him like a grape. Like, shred him like, he get a point. Because if you try to use her against me, I will second guess myself. I will eliminate him. He is already a walking corpse already, anyway. So, anyways, if you enjoy, hit like and comment, let's kick some ass and raise it on, shall we? You also have a commentary from Brenier, Shabelle Gamer.
Hi guys.
If you're just coming in the bubble, I'm channel. It's Shabelle Gamer, and Shabelle Player, Shabelle folks.
So use your game.
There's an option like that for roommate I'm going with. Wow, roommate. I'm just flustered. Alright, and we're going for the weapon, folks. I'm at 60 pity, so we'll try and get it. I want to see if I can get her light cone. That'd be so damn cool. It'll be my first signature light cone I have on my account. Like, limited signature, I should say. So I'm gonna try. Alright. I've gotten that one a million times. Come on, give me some in. And depending on the weapon's 80, so I think it's beginning any time now. In my opinion. So please be nice. What he doesn't know. Ah, yeah, 63 freaking pity game. And that's not up a poll yet. Okay, alright. We gotta switch back to ANAXA and finish the rest of his side of the story. Because we're at the waterfall zone.
That is the sound of thoughts clashing.
Yeah. Ascend. I'm born with shit. Hey, all those things are crap. Can't move. I shall not.
Did Chaos ever reply to you?
Oh.
Well, regrettably.
Seems like the price of becoming a demigod is a lot heftier than we thought.
Wait.
Chaos. Demigod.
Hold on.
I've never heard of this person. Which Titan's authority did he inherit?
Look on the bright side, Nias. Since we've come all this way, I doubt he'd snub his old friends, would he?
Let's just hope we mean as much as the world to him.
Hey! Are you seeing that same hallucination again?
Yes. It's still you and Nias, but you're not.
Controller, you and I are gonna fall out very soon.
I'm guessing he's one of your companions.
Chaos. This name sounds just as strange to me.
Never mind. I think I know what this is about. If things are as I thought, then they aren't hallucinations, but the souls of people.
What? But if those are the souls of the dead, then what am I?
Beats me. For all I know, you're just an illusion I conjured up in my dying moments. Let's just keep going. As long as I take in more sights and hear more stories.
Know your limits. Wander too far among the dead, and even I might not be able to save you.
Wow.
Fine.
Wow, this is getting doubly creepy.
This is indeed as I thought. Then this will be very,
Oh, that's 5 points around here. Okay. Not gonna lie, this story is just definitely getting more and more weird every time I play. Cause it sounds like the Titans were originally human.
Hmm.
Which would kind of make sense that they inherited the power from the Aeons.
Yeah.
That would make the most logical sense. Why am I thinking stuff too far ahead? Who knows? Because of me. Alright, yank you. Alright, so where's that last coin? Coiny coin, coin, where's the coin? I need jade, I need them now. Come on. Give me nice. Where is it? Am I blind? Probably. Oh, what's up here? Oh, the barrier. Never mind. Game don't want me having fun. I understand. Alright, so nothing there. Try to find the last coin. Where's the last coin? If I have a coin, where would I hide? Somewhere not to be found? It could be one of them times that doesn't spawn till at a certain point. But it's possible. I'll just let it go for now. Give that speed boost. Yeah. Oh, dirt. Yoink. Oh, puzzle challenge. Let's go. And oh yeah, folks, I did get to try out the Herda with, me, words, hello. Oh, I see. So we go this, 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 this. Got ya! Boom! Ah, damn it, hi, thank you. Oh, I know.
Suppose I can just ignore this.
Yeah, we know.
So, we meet again.
What's happening?
Can you keep going?
Of course. I'm just... If I knew we had to climb a mountain, I wouldn't have come along with you.
I guess this also counts as one aspect of the world-bearing burden. If Amphorius does have a next life, you may want to get your body in shape.
Keep your sarcasm to yourself.
I'm not getting anything of value from them.
I would sooner throw myself off this cliff and hit rock bottom than exercise even a little. I am Calypso of the eminent Seven Sages, after all.
Bingo.
Training would make me no different.
Calypso, huh?
Or Calypso's barbarians.
Calypso. She's one of the Seven Sages. A member of the Grove? No, she can't be. I would know her name if she really were one of the Seven Sages. Hey, Circes. Does the name Calypso ring a bell? Circes?
That's what I want.
Oh, where'd you go?
Doesn't matter.
Darbell very happy with new find.
Myself.
Noise.
Oh, beautiful old world. Where are you now? Oh,
Oh, the lever action. I didn't even realize that.
Alicia, return to the mortal realm. Splendid gods once
Alright,
walked
before
the
we go there,
paths
I'm
of
looking for loot.
Alas, all that's left of that warmth
Treasure? Treasure?
is a haze
Treasure! I knew I smelled loot. I knew I smelled loot.
Why are you chatting that?
Let's see how much time. Once we get this part of the mission done, I think I may have enough upload. I found a high tier treasure chest. Thank you very much. Wait, was that a achievement by chance? No, but... Oh, wait a minute. Do I have a standard, or am I being to be? I do have a standard. Mega gold! It'd be nice. Nope. Big fat garbage. Alright, here we go. Here we go.
We're here. Finally. So, I don't get to ask the Titan my question. But all of you make for a pleasant surprise, nonetheless. Very well then. Let me uncover the truth for myself.
Man, actually, you look like you're gonna kill all, bro.
Did I still fail to make it in time? Huh? So, I'm back here again.
Oh, we're in this zone.
This is... I can hear it.
Hear what? Hear what?
I hear it from the depths of the tides, behind the closed doors of the void world. A voice ready to tell me something. This time, the voice is a lot clearer than before.
And? What the frick?
Since we've come this far, let's just wait.
What the heck?
Lord Nias and Miss Calypso, are you both here to visit Chaos too?
Wait, who's that?
Yes, and we've been waiting for quite some time.
Is that Castris?
Regrettably, he hasn't answered us. The worst case scenario is that he's already been overwhelmed and crushed by the world-bearing burden.
You're overthinking, Lord Nias. I can still sense Chaos' soul in the area. And besides, we both know Chaos' nature. A deliverer like him wouldn't fall so readily, much less give up on all that he holds dear. Isn't that so?
Yes.
Wait, maybe these were all the ones before to being the Titans. They were just normal people.
That reminds me, why are you making this trip alone, Polixia?
Polixia? Who's that?
Oh, my sister needs more time to make sure the flowers are fine.
Your sister? Wait a minute! You're Cats's sister!
Such a pity. Both of you have hearts kinder than anyone else. Yet you are born only to take over Thanatos' divinity.
Uh-oh. Oop.
Everything that I see and hear this time has left me shaken to the core.
So, wait, how old is Castris then?
Like a mundane conversation is in truth a once-in-a-lifetime exchange that has revealed the ultimate answer to Circe's question. The conjecture has taken shape and must now be solidified into a theorem. Next, I only need to seek verification from Kefali. By doing so, I can answer Circe's question and reclaim my body. But no, I will not do that. That isn't important, because another one of my conjectures, one that I have always dreamed of proving, has been proved right this very instant.
So, wait, the one that being a Death Titan was actually Castris' sister.
My soul with that of a Titan to replace said Titan is not a ludicrous idea after all.
Wow. Wait, I'm now playing Don Hung?
What are you thinking about?
Why am I Don Hung?
Is that so? You don't look the slightest bit amazed, though. Plus, you seem to be strangely familiar with the city around the Great Tree. Events of the past, huh? I was also a child when I looked up at Circe's. Their leaves and branches reflected
Why am I
the
Don Hung?
stars. And their trunk
This makes no
was like
sense.
a pillar that supported the sky and ground. I stood at this very spot back then, imagining the day when I could climb to the top of this tree. Because I would be the closest I can be to the sky at that spot.
So Don Hong's voice actor hasn't come back yet.
Don't read too much into it. I mean, can mortals even hope to reach Aquila's realm? They're a strict and draconian god. Nothing like Circe's. Reason is willing to share what is theirs with others, but Sky only expects people to revere them. You get what I'm saying, right, Denny? After all, the titan that imprisoned you and Grey here in Amphorius is none other than Aquila themselves. But there will always be people who dream
So will you
of
be back
soaring
playing as
towards
me
the
now,
sky.
or what going on?
The Grove has a wealth of research on Aquila, and that is exactly what we are here for. It's just, I never thought Grey would meet with something like that before we set off. As a physician, I should have been there by his side.
Yeah, I'm not dead quite yet.
Yeah, there's no rest for the weary, huh? In any case, what we're looking for could be anywhere in this enormous grove. Let's split up to cover more ground. Danny, with your skills, I'm sure those monsters born of the Black Tide will pose no... Have you forgotten that you're talking to the chief physician of the Twilight Courtyard?
True.
Have more faith in me. I'll be just fine.
Nah. Okay, let's look for it. I'm back with my team. But why am I in Don Hong though? Temporary. Wait, what? Hmm? Hey, somebody killed somebody. I didn't do it. The shame. I was gonna beat him up. Alright, you black tide enemies. How about you wake up? So I can take you out once again. Okay, so I go this way. I've already hopped in these zones, which is kind of nutty. I may have mine partially, but yeah.
Really now? This is way more trouble than I could have asked for. Or you could sit back and watch. I'm kidding, Danny. Lend me a hand, pretty please.
Can't believe he's gonna be a 5-star yet. Whoa! Alright, well.
Endless riddle.
Annihilation!
But a thought. Root here. Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
Harmony and unison.
Uh-oh. Oh, no! No, 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 no. Oh my god, my... Yikes! Oh.
Everything in this world
Go!
is bleeding.
Yeah!
Embrace a new life.
Alright, catchers, kill it! Oh. Full power! I want them burnt to a crisp!
May death protect us.
And explosion! See ya.
The Black Tide is
How's game going?
to detect the light out.
Going okay.
So,
Okay. Yeah.
This is new. I didn't know Professor ANAXA was researching the sky. He's never mentioned anything about it. Might is an understatement. ANAXA has never been one to venerate the gods, nor has he ever found it within himself to put any faith in the prophecy. People have come to think of him as a heretic, even in a place as liberal as the Grove. Yet, it is also this very blasphemer that Cersei's favors. Fate sure works in mysterious ways.
Okay.
Oh, let me have a look. By the looks of them, these scrolls are records of two conversations that took place in the same setting, one after the other.
7 days update right now.
Wait, did the actual update for 7 days?
Sure.
It just said updating 7 days right now.
I'll look at that in a minute, because I'm curious about that.
ANAXA often says that every failure brings us one step closer to the truth. Perhaps, to him, the crash of the sky ship carries a different interpretation. The firmament is not impenetrable. On the contrary, it was precisely because the sky ship represented the first step toward breaking free from the shackles of the earth that it provoked the wrath of the Sky Titan and brought divine punishment upon itself. It's a shame that the majority of the Grove's research on Aquila was headed by the Venerationists, with sacrificial rituals making up a predominant part of their findings. Discourse about more esoteric subject matters in relation to Aquila dwindled even further after the sky ship incident. So much so that even this scroll is completely new to me.
Okay.
That's what I'd like to know. What
Can I go back as me now?
he's involved in. Even I, the assistant lecturer, know next to nothing about them. I have a bad feeling about this. Could there be more to what happened at the Grove?
Come on, go, let's go.
This is the Library of
Okay.
a place where the Grove stores its collection of tomes. Other than books written by the 7 schools, you can also find philosophical texts, ballads, and religious writings from the Outlands here. Cities that desire to learn from the Grove were apparently expected to contribute knowledge of equal value to what they saw. We've had more than our fair share of hilarious episodes over the years. For instance, it's said that the Erythrocaramists once borrowed a manuscript from a certain author, but ended up returning a copy instead of the original. What's more, the original manuscript was supposedly then hidden here. Nice? No need to hold yourself back, Danny. You can just tell it like it is. Their behavior was no different from bandits. Whew. You've got me there. Some said you couldn't even find a dictionary in Castrum Kremnos, so I guess they were spared. There are...
And it's updated, that was quick.
Maybe it was a small update, not like a big update.
Why don't we use the Biblios lately?
I'll have to check it because I'm nosy myself, but that'll be after this recording. Okay, here we go. Alright, here we go.
Ugh, it's so dusty in here. Whoa. Are these all complaints about him? I can already see what they must have written. Anaxa has no respect for the gods. His very existence undermines order in society. They're probably all things like that. Why else would they call him the Great Performer? When Anaxa established his school of thought, the first thing he apparently did was read his own work to everyone. Are the Titans truly an accurate reflection of what humans think gods should be? Worlds created by gods are indubitably perfect, the blood of Amphorius. Only foolishness and insensitivity everywhere you turn. They marched him straight to the seat of judgment before he could finish. Though what he took on in the end was more of a debate than an actual trial. He had to address every one of the scholar's allegations, or face expulsion from the grove. The first
Blah.
allegation was...
Some of that.
Do you agree that
Tired?
the Titans
No, that's simply on. That's all. No major.
so the mountains, rivers, and seas must likewise be their creations? Anaxa would have probably been spared a lot of trouble if he had answered this way. Instead, he quoted past instances of the Flame Chase journey and posited that humans have the potential to take over the divinity of Titans.
Oh boy.
Needless to say, his critics didn't take kindly to his answer, so they followed up with a second allegation. You claim to be studying souls, yet you are, in fact, defiling them and committing acts condemned by the gods.
Yeah, boy.
Admit it? Anaxa always wears an eye patch, never removing it, even when alone. Some say he used one of his eyes as an alchemical ingredient. Every being in the world owes their safekeeping to Kefali, and this is even more so for the Chrysos heirs who have divine blood coursing through them. If he has really done something of that nature, then it'd indeed be sacrilegious. Thankfully, they had no way to prove it, so it amounted to nothing more than an allegation in the end.
Wow.
One by one, Anaxa engaged in wars of words against those who would challenge him. Toward the end, a scholar asked him, Anaxagoras, have you any respect for the gods? It was only after a brief silence that he answered, I have never denied that Titans are meant to be noble constructs. Yes, I'm not sure how that controversy was eventually resolved, but what's for certain at least is that Anaxa was allowed to stay in the grove where he continued his research, despite being regarded as a heretic. By the way, this stack of complaint letters has reminded me of a place in the grove. We may find clues there that aren't on the teleslate. I'm talking about Anaxa's alchemy lab, hidden between the cornerstones. It's a well-kept secret. Among the 7 sages, excluding the nominal chief sage, each has a private sanctuary where they can conduct research undisturbed in their free time. Even the administrators of the Library of Philia are restricted from accessing those places and documenting the sage's research. But with the grove in the state, I'm sure ANAXA won't be mad even if we sneak into the lab for a short while. Right?
Wait, was this one of the ones that Coin Club people? Not sure. Give me that speed boost. Meow. Oh, great.
This is the place. But where is everything? Materials for alchemical experiments, matrix diagrams, and even the seal to the lab. They're all gone. The black tide destroyed it all. No, not even close. Not only are alchemy experiments high-risk activities, but Professor ANAXA also has a penchant for using bizarre materials. Students often saw him walk in looking right as rain, but come out covered in soot with his hair singed. Naturally, no one dared to come near this place. Huh? That bookshelf over there seems to be the only thing still intact.
Okay, let's get some intel. Call your final way to save my ass. Because right now, I am no soul.
No, what happened?
Apparently, when crash landed, I was severely injured and I died. But for some odd reason, I didn't stay dead. I probably think it was because of the Stellar at the side of them. Personally, but McCluskey says otherwise.
What's going on? ANAXA is conducting research on our friends in Alchema and me?
Ah, no, no, no.
It wouldn't have been so strange if they'd focused only on Cassie, given her own curiosity about her origins. Plus, considering that the new sporists have crafted omnipotent medicines capable of curing diseases, it also makes sense that he would conduct research on immortal Chrysos heirs. But now, it seems ANAXA'S objective was never to create medicine, but to identify the origin of the golden blood and figure out its inner workings. Danny, look at this. I have a bad feeling about this.
Hmm? Peter Hammon's all the time creatures. They did what?
My biggest fear. It's come true. After going through his notes, I think I can piece it all together now. ANAXA was carrying out experiments on soul transmutation.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
Yes, this is what he was secretly conducting research on. Something he had to keep hidden from others. Compared to his public speeches, this is the real blasphemy.
Yeah.
Oh, I just thought of something.
Hmm?
Do you remember when the black happened along the way, and Anaxa lost his life in the process?
Okay.
That's right. But what if Professor Anaxa's fusion with the core flame of reason wasn't an accident?
But an experiment.
Put yourself in his shoes. Knowing that the black tide was closing in and your time was running out, what would you have done?
Risked it all.
Exactly. When the black tide came, the true reason Anaxa headed to the luminary throne was to transmute and fuse himself with the Titan's core flame. No. Judging from how he reacted after the event, the results came as a surprise. Maybe he failed to consider the possibility that Circe's would make a similar decision.
Okay.
The manuscripts detailing all the alchemical formulae have been taken away. His research is still ongoing. Like, what?
Ow.
There's only one Titan left in the world now.
Wait, what? Wait, what do you mean there's only one Titan alive?
No way.
So wait, all the other Titans are dead? Or missing either way?
He's after Kefali.
Oh, crap.
Sir, this sky above us, it's not real, is it?
Of course not. This is just an image from a projection device used for educational purposes. A simple trick.
This is bad.
The day-night cycle has been lost in this world. So that students like you may still learn about the night sky, astronomers have harnessed the Titan's miraculous power to manipulate the light, projecting the nights of the past here for you. Much like how the sky above the holy city...
Wait. So the sky is fake? Come on, you copying the story from Genshin right now?
So, the skies of Akama are fake too.
You mustn't conclude that, Anaxa. You should know that only a child would expose a trick and be proud of it. Often people know more than they let on. They simply choose to feign ignorance because they have no other choice.
Then they're just deluding themselves. People believe in Kefali's tale of Genesis, accepting wholesale whatever the priests preach. But we're different. We've already walked out of the firelit cave of ignorance. We have already realized that we live in a world where Titans make rules. Even when we look at the sky, we're only seeing what they allow us to see.
What?
Rather than gazing at this mockery of a night sky fabricated by them
Huh.
for the rest of my life, why shouldn't I be the one to take control of the projection device instead?
So much time has passed since you sowed the seeds of doubt in my heart, child. Many a night, I find myself penning down all my theories and wild ideas, only to burn them to ashes when I open my eyes in the day.
Why? Because we'll face death by burning if word gets out?
As a sage of the Venerationists, my soul has already become inextricably linked to the great tree. Every word I say and every move I make is certain to influence every leaf, every branch, even the tree itself.
Wow.
But above all else, my days are numbered. Instinctively, I have my doubts about the golden blood and the human soul, yet I have no means of verifying them. The golden blood in my veins is woefully thin, and I am loath to waste what little time I have left obsessing over a hypothesis that cannot even be proven in the first place.
But I can, sir. I can do it for us. The time is right. Give me all that I need, and I shall accomplish this grand feat on your behalf.
You're right. shall do just that. In the next meeting of the sages, I will spare no efforts fighting for the rights you deserve. Go. Establish your own school of thought. Find out what we are. Become the one who conquers the ultimate truths of the world.
Okay.
Child of humanity.
I think I know he's planning.
You didn't go to such lengths for an audience with Kefali. Just ask him a few questions, did you?
Nope.
So, you figured it out. If I were as foolish as a Dromus, perhaps I'd throw myself down and prostrate before their greatness, begging for the gods' prophetic wisdom. Well, sorry to disappoint, but I'm no Dromus. Alas, I am a human, standing tall on 2 feet, possessing both intellect and pride.
Before such power, does it make any difference whether you're a human or a Dromus?
Huh?
I'm sure you're familiar with the story of the Styxians. When the raging waves
Ooh,
started
that
to
looks
swell,
nuts.
they
Wait,
didn't
is that the
just
new
kill
zone we're going to? I
geese
think.
and ducks. No. They constructed a dam that kept the roaring tide at bay, chaining down the mad Fagusa. They call me a blasphemer, Circes. But that doesn't mean I deny the existence of gods. It's just, as I see it, Titans are simply a force that mankind has yet to find a way to tame.
Oh? If power that rivals the Titans is what you crave, why not conform to the prophecy and brave the trial?
Why stop at harnessing the power of the Titans when I can do so much more?
Uh-oh.
The source of life is what I wish to grasp, to understand what makes up the soul, and to learn what we really are. Thanks to you, I've had the chance to personally verify, in more ways than one, that the soul indeed ceases to exist in death. But where there is death, there is life. And where there is an end, there must also be a beginning.
Oh boy.
How then is a soul born? That was the only unknown variable left in my calculations.
And by the sound of
This
it,
is not looking good.
a conjecture.
I'm scared.
No, I have already drawn a conclusion. In my journey unto death just now, I finally saw the answer with my own eyes.
And that is...
Professor Anaxa,
Wait, that's...
I'm here. His life hangs by a thread. I must ask you to refrain from taking any unnecessary steps.
Uh-oh.
Of course, I'll bring this to a conclusive end and give you the answer you so desire. However, in accordance with the principle of equivalent exchange, I must also demand from you what I need.
Uh-oh.
As you wish.
Don't you care to know what the price might be?
It's a matter of uncovering the truth about the Death Titan and his survival. This may be the only time I can ever save someone's life. There is
Whoa.
no need for me to think twice.
I see. In that case...
Anaxa, what are you doing? Don't tell me you're telling her to kill the Titan, because he is dead incarnate, technically.
Am I correct to say that you intend to prove Thanatos' whereabouts and prove the nature of our existence now?
Before I begin, I must confess I had been stuck in a cognitive trap all this time. As unrelated as these two propositions may seem at first glance,
What is he
they are,
doing?
in fact, logical equivalents. They are merely two different ways of telling us about but the soul is at its core.
Okay.
The reason I say this is as I've mentioned earlier. The answer was hidden in my journey unto death.
Anaxa, you were in the Netherrealm?
Yes, I am but a living dead man now. But that's not important. What truly matters is, I overheard a conversation between heroes. That's not all. Remember how I said you were a part of that conversation too, Circes?
And I've told you that I have no recollection of such.
Yeah, your memory get wiped.
That was likely just an illusion conjured up by the mind of a dying man.
Of course you would remember.
Oop.
Because that wasn't you. That was Calypso, one of the 7 sages of the grove.
Calypso?
Huh? That's the name I made up on a whim when speaking to this girl. How do you know of it? And surely you jest. Don't you think I, of all people, would know if that were the name of one of the 7 sages under the shade of my tree? Don't you claim to know the grove's past like the back of your hand?
It seems you've lost even the memories seared into your soul. Use your head, Circes. Since all of this took place in the realm of the dead, it stands to reason their likenesses are of souls from the past. The living cannot step foot into that world. So who could they be? Think about Calypso. Why does she share your likeness? Yet you have no idea.
This is getting creepy.
The answer is evident, is it not? Heroes
I'm gonna make myself some noodles. Back in a minute.
Yeah.
Titans before their ascensions to godhood. The gods aren't master creators born out of thin air, and they are no different from humans because they all evolved from one.
Figured. Okay, this is getting me off by the Attack on Titan. Only difference is they injected them with some serum stuff.
Does this answer disappoint you?
Yes, because you've answered nothing. If I truly was once human, as you claim, then where do the children of humanity come from?
Even on the off chance that you speak the truth, this brings us no closer to grasping Thanatos' whereabouts.
Uh-oh.
How are we to find them?
I knew you would say that.
I got a bad feeling.
It matters not. I know what I'm doing. Actually, why don't we have this supreme being standing before us tell us everything?
You can revive a titan?
What?
Humans cannot return from the dead. Neither can gods.
But
But all we need to do is look at this from a different perspective, and the problem will resolve itself. The solution is simple. Just like what you did to me. If I'm reborn as Kefali, I can rebuild the world and all within it as they once did. Simple, is it not?
do not give him Capital's corporate. That would be a bad idea. In the meantime, uh-oh.
I have news from Hyacinth and Dunhung. Anaxa might be trying to do something with Kefali's divine body.
Kefali? But what could Anaxa want? Is the Council of Elders going to sit around and let such a sacrilegious act unfold?
That is not possible.
This is getting nuts.
He is indeed the great performer, capable of fooling anyone and everyone with his tricks.
I'm sorry.
No need for guilt, for this is good news to us. The Council of Elders has found themselves a traitorous ally. Anaxa's ambitious desires will be something we can exploit. What we should be doing now is to keep our eyes peeled for whichever trickery Kindness is up to. and react accordingly to thwart her plans. Being Akima's political center, the Demigod Council holds just as much significance as the Vortex of Genesis. Someday, after my duty is over, this site will take the place of the battlefield where you hunt gods. Become the next challenge you are to overcome. Till then, it's best to get used to this place as soon as possible.
Preposterous! The Christos heirs only have their standing because of the Council of Elders. How dare they trample over it?
Oh boy.
It's been a while.
Yes, no, I'm.
What is that supposed to mean? Is this really the sort of person that the young lord praised as a ferocious warrior?
It has indeed been some time, Lord Kratos. What brings you here in such haste?
Wait, what? Uh-oh. Wait, can we actually tell the unplayable units?
Be more vigilant.
Oh, no.
Those duplicitous dogs over there.
Can I please stomp it out? Please? I don't want to go anymore. Have mercy.
I've ordered my people to hold them back, but we should still lay low. Unless you're itching for a bloody fight to get a workout in.
Oh, I'm ready for a fight. Come on. That counts on my account. You need to get our dragon to have a little lunch.
Did you hear thunderclaps last night?
I love that one. It's funny.
Thunderclaps are beacon signals of strife.
That's funny.
From the young lord. He threw a spear bearing several words at Akama.
Me? He did?
Watch out. The flame reaver is back.
Son of a... He's back? Are you kidding me? I thought we killed him. You're like a bad penny. All he returns.
We didn't actually kill them back at the criminal.
I'm going to stop my truck.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll check the
I
manual.
figured this is something you
Yeah.
would want to know.
Back watching when I was
We
watching, but
Kremnoans never
Yeah.
back
I had
down
to
from
remember,
a fight. So
stop
if you
my
plan
truck
to take that
or
thing down in a battle,
Or do
I
it
wanna
pain.
go out,
to me anytime.
it won't start.
Yeah.
You have my
Apparently
gratitude.
it's a little chilly out, Thomas said.
Let Aglaya
Yeah.
know about this right away.
Remind me
it
to hold
rained.
your toes while you're at it.
That one was surprised.
Vicious kindness has been unusually active lately. Those lackeys she keeps undercover have been going in and out of the city a lot more frequently these days. Some even seem to be getting Kremnoans to defect to the council.
That's...
Looks like you can see it for yourself.
We should get back. Thank you for the intel, Lord Kratos.
Can I move? Finally, I'm back as me. That took a while. When I get that, man, okay, sure, go. Come on, give me a light on. Give me counter light on, please, thank you. I'm assuming it'll be like on a remembrance icon, I think. And that's not it, that's like 65. How about right now? Bada bing boom. Star! Maybe? Ugh. Okay, that's not gonna happen. Well, that kinda sucks. Is there a way to give me an extra couple without going to there? Like, if I go there, I will be in a lot of deep trouble. No. Well, since I gave me out for now, so Dragonia, the Z&D, Family Show, Big Right on that, folks, was kinda nutty, I'm not gonna lie. And apparently, it looks like ANAXA'S gonna be taking the soul, or the core flame of the Divine Throne, yeah, the War Baron tie-in, which I'm like, huh? But you already tell me the other core flame, but apparently they're bringing it back. That's can't look at anything, but I swear if he makes Casual do something, I will hit him. I will beat him to an inch of his life. Granted, he doesn't have much life left, but I'm still gonna do it anyway. So, anyways, if you enjoy, hit like, and comment. Thank you all for watching. Hope to see no one. of Honkai Star Rail. Awesome video. See y'all then.